Nu jävlar kör vi. Vad har vi för datum? 18 april.
Yes.
18 april. 2,5 månad. Nej, men vi har superbråttom. Vad heter det? Vi har varit där förr. Vi har gjort bra ifrån oss. Vi har mer rutin nu. Starkare grabbar. Bra trupp. Nya grabbar. Alla förutsättningar. Vi har fan ingen tid för slarv nu. Nu kör vi. We're on!
The Norrtälje Dockers know what winning feels like. They've been here before. In 2019, they were at the top of their game, dominating at home and competing across Europe. Then, COVID hit. And just like that, it was gone.
Oh, it was a hard time. It was a so hard time. So we had a couple of good years before, and then we started to struggle with players and new recruits. So we were really struggling. We sort of like, we need to stop losing. And få med lite bollar!
The years after Corona, we had like really hard time to go like not maybe 100%, but like 90% really hard into the, like trainings and doing like real physical, full body contact stuff.
Härligt, vi jobbar upp försiktigt!
Standards had slipped.
Härligt boys, vi sparkar ut lite.
The team couldn't bounce back to its former glory. Frustrations grew within.
Yeah, I'm so sick of losing, and we sort of like, we need to beat these guys. And said like, boys, we really need to step up. Like, we can't just go with the flow as we've been for the last couple of years. Like, we're losing games, we're losing players. Like, now it's time for us to sort of push it hard and get the new generation, and then when we have a new team, sort of then boys over 30 can step off. But other than that, we really need to stick together so we can sort of leave it to the next guys. So.
To revive the magic, help was needed. A reunion was in order.
Yeah, like when he told me he was trying to get everyone, like all the old boys back to play, and like I know situations of like myself with kids and families and work, all those things you have to do and try and play footy on the weekends and train. It's a big task to do that in this environment, but you got a bit more energy when like you know that everyone else is in the same spot and doing the same things. It makes it a bit more like, oh, if he can do it, I can do it.
Going back like so many years, we're such a close group together. And having those guys back really helped, I think, just by like coming to train a couple of times, playing a couple of games. It really like helped team's morale to go up, and like yeah, it was just super fun to have them back. And they're of course like the heart of the team in some ways.
But getting the old boys back was only half the battle.
Oh, it's a struggle. I don't know. You have to give them a carrot for some reason. So, but as long as you really get them along in the team, like they will always be back for you, and that's what we have in this team. Like boys will always stand up when it's necessary, and we definitely need it.
This season wouldn't offer any second chances. The Stockholm League changed its structure to a first-past-the-post system, meaning there was no grand final. No chance to steal glory at the end.
Like you always want a grand final. That's the thing, you always want a grand final. If we look at each game, like that's losing a game is pretty much just losing a comp. That's something that hurts like straight into your heart. So don't want to lose any games.
But games and opposition lineups in Stockholm are unpredictable.
Like the Stockholm teams are always good in recruiting, and from one week to another they have like two to 10 new players, so it's always so hard to know our opponents. But I reckon us as a club, we're always the same club, and our lowest level is pretty high. So
it was time to start again, rediscover the form that took this team to Europe.
I felt like last year we really like got back to the basics, trained really hard, and figured out like what makes us the players that we are.
the whole feeling around the team last year to get to this point where we are now was pretty incredible, and I think that's what drove the team to be successful.
We started, of course, super strong. Won the, I think, first 2 or 3 games against Årsta. So we thought maybe like got ahead of ourselves a bit, but we managed to like win that arm wrestle, I guess you can call it. So I was more proud of the group for that, to like being able to tough it out and just play 4 quarters of footy and just, yeah, you know, doing the hard work. So it was really good that way.
The plan had worked. The old boys were back, and the results were positive.
First game that we had, we totally smashed.
The Dockers had done it. They were heading back to Champions League. But the road there had taken its toll.
Går det med knäna? Ja, allt är väl relativt, men hon är inte 22 längre.
Getting back was one thing, but the Dockers were more than just a football team.